Me, 27 years old, female, and my fiancé, 30 years old, male, have been engaged for 3 years. But it's all because of my soon-to-be mother-in-law. When we first got engaged, we set the date for exactly a year later. Then, COVID hit and we decided to have a small wedding in our backyard with a few select friends and family members. Anyway, a week before the wedding, my fiancé's mother called and told us that she couldn't come into town because she didn't feel comfortable with everyone being there since COVID. We told her that we understood and we wished that she could be there. She said, "You're still having the wedding?" We told her yes, because we both just wanted to get it over with. My fiancé and I aren't very social, so the wedding wasn't going to be big anyway. My husband's mother had a complete meltdown of the phone and called us selfish people who are willing to kill themselves and other people just so we could get married. We told her that we'd wait until the pandemic was over. A year later, it's 2021, we decided that we were still doing the backyard wedding. My husband's mother came into town finally. Then she asked where the wedding venue was, and we told her it was in our backyard, and she frowned and looked at her son. She started yelling at him in the middle of the restaurant we were sitting at for dinner and telling him that she will not come to a wedding in a filthy backyard. I was overwhelmed and embarrassed by it all, and I left the table. I made my way into the bathroom and just stood in a stall crying. She came in and she began yelling at me about it. Then, she began banging on the stall door and telling me not be a coward and come out and talk to her. She continued to do this for 10 minutes until my fiancé came in and dragged her out. So, the next day when she was told by another guest that my fiancé's father would be there, she showed up to our house in a fit of rage. My fiancé let her in because it was pouring down rain and he didn't want her to get sick. She began to storm around my house and scream that she would not be attending the wedding if this man was going. We tried to explain to her that my fiancé's father was going no matter what and she could come or not. She instantly calmed down and said, "Fine." 3 days before the wedding, we got a call that everything had been cancelled. So I called his mother, sick of her schemes. I told her that she was not to come to the wedding when we set another date and picked another venue. I told her that she was not to visit my home like she did a few days before ever again and that she would not be able to get in contact with us for a little while after the wedding. His mother threw a fit, but I didn't care. I was done with her.